And we're back. You know what? And this just goes to show. Am I back on? Huh?
Back
On Create Simple Meals. I was gonna be on that.
But now the camera angle is
Huh? Don't worry about it. This just goes to show why I need to stay doing things organically. Because all this prep and prime don't let me be me. So we're not gonna do the whole whatever we try to do today ever again. Whenever we do this, it's gonna be organic, or we're gonna do actual studio production and just post it on my YouTube channel. Cause this is bootleg as I don't mind being. It's a little bit too much. Now that 3 use count was 2 of y'all.
Yeah, man, I got up to 8.
Yeah. All right. Let me know somebody's more than I ain't gonna. Oh, I can't watch it.
somebody named TK Gregory.
I don't think I know that dude too much. That's that motherfucker that's supposed to be over here fixing shit up, right? and didn't.
The angle.
Yeah, don't worry about that. As long as I can see it online, let's stop all this trying to make it perfect. All I need you is let me know what you're talking. No more of that, because it's throwing me off.
So what you want to
No,
say? You
that's gonna throw me off field. Just because you can, if you can see it here, you good. Trust me. Unless you want to flip it around backwards and do it that way, and you see what you see it.
I do that. I just want to make sure I know that people want to be able to see what you're doing.
That's not gonna work on this one because we ain't got the setup right.
I mean, but they can see now.
Oh yeah, I mean you're gonna tilt down, but
yeah, tilt it. Well,
they know what the hell my face look like, so I guess we ain't even worry about that too much. You know what I'm saying? This was Ann right here. She like, I know somehow at the end of the night, this all gonna be my fault. Yep, it's always gonna be Ann's fault. You know why? Cause I'm never wrong. What? What happened? Oh, you good? Oh, okay, good. So, now, back to what I was saying. Y'all done threw up my whole mindset, because now I'm in that whole trying to be, what they call them? On-air personality. Man, fuck all that. I'm about to do what I always do and just go and cook. Now, back to the I'm doing them in the first place. Because my beloved Philadelphia Eagles, who, thank God they did win last night, and thank God we now have a shot of making it to the playoffs, they actually been playing real sloppy this year. So this actual recipe was something I had planned on doing for probably a good year or so, and it popped up in one of my memories, and I'm like, all right, well let's go and do the sloppy joe. Never thought it was gonna be a damn thing, because that wasn't the purpose of it. And then the Eagles started doing this bullshit they've been doing. Oh, that was fun. Now, I'm not going to sit there and have y'all watch me chop, and before y'all even ask, yeah, they pre-watch. Sit there and watch me chop a whole bunch of mushrooms again, or anything like I did on that. Which video was that in? The gumbo video where I did the 2 hours.
Oh,
nah,
yeah.
we're not gonna do that again. What I'm about to do is do some shit that some of y'all, I guarantee you, even have. It comes to a bunch of different names, but basically, it's a damn slap chop. Put your little thing on. And chop it all up. And you good to go. We just need a rough chop, but instead of me sitting here trying to do knife skills like my name is Bobby Flay, nah, we gonna do the shit the way some of y'all gonna end up doing it at home anyway. Now I'm not gonna put so many in here because I got a niece over here that's already sitting here looking like, I don't like mushrooms. You always say what you don't like, and you try it, then next thing you know, that was fire. That was good. one of my other shows I said before, stop saying, and the producer knows this as well, stop saying what you don't eat, what you don't like. Instead, say something like, I've never had it prepared in a way that I like it. Because you sit here and you cut yourself off to a whole bunch of culinary flavors that you could have possibly enjoyed, all because in your head, oh, I don't like mushrooms. Oh, I don't like cilantro. I've heard that lie so many damn times. The producer be sitting there lying his ass off saying he allergic to cilantro. And I'm like, well, if you allergic to cilantro, then you allergic to coriander, because that's where cilantro come from. And since I know you ain't allergic to coriander, because, well, damn it, I done cooked with coriander and you done ate it. Not to mention, I done cooked with cilantro and his ass done ate it. That say to me, he ain't allergic to cilantro. He don't like cilantro. And because he can't convince motherfuckers to stop giving him cilantro, he just made this whole elaborate lie saying he's allergic to cilantro. Now, what I will tell you about this, about cilantro, because I did this, what was that I made, Tony, the other day? And you was like, it was kind of bitter. Whatever the hell it was, I made something, I put cilantro because I used way too much of it.
Oh, those onions?
Yeah, the cilantro onion. That shit was bitter as hell. So yes, cilantro needs to be used sparingly. But don't sit there and tell me you allergic to cilantro. I took my damn daughter to an allergist, and I'm sitting here asking the allergist, and she looking at me like, motherfucker, you stupid? I'm like, nah, I'm just want to know, can you be allergic to cilantro? And she's like, no, sir, you cannot be allergic to cilantro. I'm like, nah, because my buddy swear for God that he allergic to cilantro. And she was like,
that's why
I'm not going to say your buddy's a liar, but your buddy just doesn't like cilantro. So we're going to go with that. The producer just don't like cilantro. But saying you allergic to cilantro, that ain't going to work. Oh, you about to get turned, huh? So in addition to people saying about how much I drink, we got a studio audience over here, and they drinking too.
Make some noise, y'all.
Hey!
I don't know what
Don't.
Yell,
It ain't like I got fans.
we supposed to yell.
I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to y'all and be like, oh yeah, I got a hope, man. That's my wife, the producer's wife, my niece, and the producer. Friends. Basically, family. But they do support me. Matter of fact, my buddy sitting here and bought me what I'm doing right now, because I forgot I gotta be telling y'all what the hell I'm doing too. Basically, I'm gonna put this butter in here. I'm gonna grab these onions. I'm gonna saute them off in some butter. You don't have to use butter if you vegan or whatever. And again, if you're a vegan, you ask when you're making no damn sloppy joes. What you talking about? But if you're gonna do it with like some tofu, because you can make tofu sloppy joes, you can use any type of oil. I'm using butter for two reasons. Number one, butter is good. Number two, I like butter. So we using butter. Now, as you will see, I'm making more than what the recipe calls for. The recipe calls for a pound of ground beef, but I'm feeding a whole bunch of motherfuckers over here, so I had to put 3 pounds of ground beef up in here. And then, yeah, so you would think, because the recipe going to say a tablespoon of butter, you should have done 3 tablespoons of butter. I put a whole stick. You know why? What I just said. Rule number 1, I like butter. Butter is good. Now, that's what we're doing. A lot of butter. If you don't like butter, again, you ain't got to do it. Another thing, I never follow that rule about, you know how they say, some recipes say, unsalted butter, you salt yourself. Fuck that. I always buy salted butter. Why? Because salted butter is even really good. Only thing I think better than salted butter, is that Chris? Hey, what up, Chris? Only thing I think is better. Hey, what's up, Pam? Only thing I think is better than salted butter is bacon. The only reason I can't put no bacon up in here, because now my niece, you know, your ass is really starting to fuck up a lot of recipes around here. She also decided I don't eat pork no more. Now, I don't know about y'all, but my daddy lived to be old. And my father-in-law is living to be even older. And they've been eating pork. He ate pork all his life. And my father-in-law, how old he gonna be, 95?
Yeah.
And he's still eating pork. So, y'all can go on with all that newfound, because y'all don't know why. Who you said, Tony? Dr. Sabit. Yeah, him. All right, well, God rest his soul. But I'm like, who is it? In the Bible, rise, Peter, slay and eat. Don't thou call nothing that I have given you unclean. And damn it, I'm eating pork. You know what? That actually would have been good in this. Did a sloppy Joe and then adding some pork. But if you don't want to do all the extra fat man stuff and put sloppy Joe with pork because it's already sloppy, you could have used lard in the place of butter. Manteca for my Latino community. Lard. Same thing, just as good, it's going to give you that flavor. Now, again, for those of you that's just tuning in, and I need y'all to hold me accountable for this, so y'all count and say it. I got dinged by a couple of fans earlier, in some of my earlier real bullshit videos about saying the N-word. As I told y'all, it's part of me. I say it all the time. It's just who I am. But I also understand that when you decide to put yourself out here and go live to the world, you also have to adjust your comfort zone to deal with those that are supporting you. So, every time I use the N-word on this here platform, I intend to give, what did I say, $25? Okay,
Yeah.
make sure, because, you know, I get drunk and all of a sudden that 25 might go up, might go down. But whatever I said the first time is what I'm sticking to. $25 to some African-American organization, either the United Negro College Fund, Black College Fund, something like that. But I intend to do it. It's to hold myself accountable. Again, I don't see a damn thing wrong with me saying the word, but I also think that to be better, you got to do better. Now, again, back to the Sloppy Joes, because I picked them because of Philly. We're doing the Philly Cheesesteak Sloppy Joes, and that's why I got on my SoCal Eagles family. Because I, for the life of me, don't understand how the hell you can have the greatest damn fans in the world and play as fucked up as they've been playing fucked up for the last couple of weeks. Last night, they actually brought it through. But in honor of that, we're doing the Philly Cheesesteak Sloppy Joes. Again, real simple ingredients. Onions, bell peppers, mushrooms. We're going to toss them in here as soon as I get more of these cooked off. We're going to put a little Worcestershire. Y'all know I can't say that word from the last video, so don't be trying to clown me, because most of y'all motherfuckers can't say it either. Worcestershire, some beef broth slurry, which is basically beef broth. Matter of fact, I'm going to do that right now while this is doing that. The beef broth slurry. Huh? I'm both. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I thought you was over there moving the camera. Beef broth slurry. Cornstarch, beef broth. Simple as that. Somebody came up from there? Oh, okay, because you look like I need to go grab a gun or something. Beef broth, cornstarch. Whisk together. What's a slurry? A slurry ain't nothing but a liquid thickening agent that's going to make you... Hey, Jerry! Jerry, now I'm going to tell y'all haven't heard me mention this on first, second, third, one of them videos. Like, I don't know shit about bacon, but on God, and I had gastric bypass. Jerry Johnson makes these cakes. I would say the name of our company, but I've already been drinking. I was drinking long before we even started this show, and I can't remember anything. Anyway, Jerry, put it in the comments. I bought 24 cupcakes, and I swear for God, I probably ate 18 of them. Yeah, I got sick and passed out because I ain't supposed to be having sugar like that, but them cupcakes was just that damn good that, you know, crackheads, the first time they get high, and the second time too, they know they shouldn't have crack no more, but it just keeps calling them. And so, just like that, Jerry's Cupcakes kept calling me, and I kept eating. If you in the Dallas, Fort Worth area, I believe, or anywhere where she can ship to, and I will, once I go back through these comments, put the name in if she doesn't. Trust me, I do not bullshit nobody. If I say it, it's because I believe in it. Which is another reason. Oh, give me them purple pills off the counter. I don't endorse a lot of people, but some people are like, how does this motherfucker can sit there and drink and cook and drink and cook and he go to work every day? Anybody know me? I work every day. I'm not even getting paid for this, but it's this company, I think it's called Purple Tree pills. You take them pills while you're drinking, and believe it or not, I done tried it several times. You don't wake up with the hangover that you normally wake up with. So,
Ritzy's cake.
Ritzy's Cakes. Ritzy's Cakes. But hands down, singly, the best damn cake I've had in my life, and I swear for God I'm not lying. It's the best damn cake I had in my life. And I'm probably gonna catch some shit because my wife cooks me cakes all the damn time. And her cakes is good. But I'm just sorry. Thank you. I'm not going to plug that whole name, but I am going to take 2 of these because I do. Give me a hand. I'm cooking. Put them in my mouth. Just throw them in my mouth. Not throw them. Man, give me the goddamn pills. Thank you.
Take them
But,
with the liquor, huh?
huh?
You take them with the liquor,
You
huh?
take them with the liquor. I mean, it sounds crazy as shit, but I promise you, you take them with the liquor. And look, I ain't gonna call out no names because some of y'all on here, I ain't gonna call y'all like that. But I done got it in with a few of y'all, and we done all done woke up on some of them mornings messed up. Them purple pills. Matter of fact, I'm gonna contact them tomorrow asking I put their name in them. But it's purple pills. That's in the name, but it ain't the official name. Oh, another thing I was saying, which I mentioned earlier, simple meals. I really am trying to teach those that want to learn how to cook, teach those that do cook how to cut down on all the mundane tasks that go with cooking that kind of just aggravate you, and then show you an easier process. Now, I'm like, I don't really know if this shit is working or not because y'all can tell me anything out there in Facebook land, or YouTube land too. I remember that, got me what platform y'all. Anyway, but I actually had the opportunity to taste one of my viewers' version of what I cooked. And hand to God, Beverly made the tortilla soup. It was a surprise for me. I had it on Sunday, and it was pretty damn good. Flavor profile was all the way there. She did not call me. She watched the video, and she duplicated. So, yes, watching the video, I'm going to be doing some crazy shit, but if you watch what I'm doing, you're actually paying attention, and then you look at the recipe that I put on, you can do exactly what I'm doing. It ain't like I was no professional. I'm a professional eater. I mean, shit, I wasn't 400 pounds for nothing. What the fuck you talking about? But I don't have any professional training. I do have friends who are professional trainers, like Chef KT from 310 Eats, and then my cousin Whitney, who's gonna tell you the truth, my cousin, but damn, she cook with from Simone's Kitchen ATL. They do this for a living. I do this because I just like doing it, and it's fun. I enjoy cooking, and what I enjoy more than cooking is watching folks actually eat and enjoy my food. And so that's why I do it. I got a bug for it. I love doing it. I kept doing it. Now, back to what's in here. Right now, as I told you, we're doing the bell peppers, the onions, teaspoon. Let me tell y'all something right now, because most of the folks that watch what I do got some southern roots, African American, and y'all gonna be telling that bullshit about, you just season until the ancestors whisper to you and tell you to stop. That's some bullshit. There are people like Aaron McCargo, he's a famous chef, and I've actually learned it where you can season by hand and you can eyeball it. But even those of you that talking about you waiting for your ancestors to tell your ass to stop, your ass know about how much you putting in there. But sometimes, if you told the truth, your ass done over seasoned your food. Let's stop all that shit. You ain't impressing nobody with the, I don't know, you want to say something?
Freddie J wants to know, what are you cooking?
Oh! And see, if you say something because you're a Raiders fan, I swear for God, I'm going to jump through this damn screen. I'm making Philly cheesesteak sloppy joes in honor of how my beloved Eagles have been playing sloppy this year. But we will turn shit into sugar. Just like yesterday, how we made that game come out at the end, this food gonna be good, and just like the Eagles gonna be good, because at the end of the day, where we going? To the playoffs. I'm not gonna sit here and say we going to the Super Bowl. I mean, I just don't just lie on purpose. I lie on accident sometimes, but I don't lie on purpose. But yeah, Freddie, we doing Philly cheesesteak sloppy joes. We had this whole thing because last week's live, one of the viewers was like, you should put ingredients, in the list and all that. And I'm like, I got you. And so I went through all this research, did all this shit, found some software. But y'all know me, I'm cheap as hell. So I got the free version. We sat here for hours, had this shit all set up. Something went wrong. Free version said, fuck you, ain't happening. So Now y'all don't get the recipe. It's gonna be a whole little cute little montage in the corner. It had all the ingredients listed in my picture. Anyway, that didn't happen, so it is what it is. Now, for those you just tuning in, earlier I had browned off some ground beef, not all the way, just partially. So I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna switch pots. I'm gonna put this one on, because it has the ground beef in it. Bring that back up to temperature. And I'm gonna one-hand this because I forgot to bring my, and they say that granite don't burn, but I ain't gonna trust that shit, because if it burn, I gotta buy some more goddamn ground beef. Pissed off. So I'm gonna hold this in my hand while I get this up to temperature real quick, but it's an induction burner, so it will get fast. Then we're gonna drop this back on. What's in here? The ground beef, basically at this moment, there was no seasoning in the ground beef. We will put some in there. We had onions, bell peppers, and mushroom. We seasoned them up. I put some salt, some pepper in it. That's it. Ain't a whole bunch of seasonings in this. If y'all ever had a Philly cheesesteak, you know it's not a complicated meal. If it was a complicated meal, well, damn it, we wouldn't be doing it on Crazy Simple Meal. That kind of defeats the whole fucking purpose of the name of the show if you're going to do a complicated meal. Anyway, so it's starting to do a slow bubble right now. And I got to tell you, my producer slash brother slash friend slash accountant, awesome as hell. Because in addition to being out here tonight in the middle of the week and knowing he has to get his own shit going, the self-employed tax guy and all the ventures his ass is in, he's out here tonight filming for me so he can actually help me have a better show. So I gotta appreciate him for that. He ain't getting no more than 20% he ever gonna get than whenever we probably do start getting paid. I mean, I don't appreciate the motherfucker that much, but I do appreciate him enough to tell him, thank you, brother, because he bought the boom mic, so hopefully the sound quality that y'all hearing tonight, but oh yeah, they are in the hunt, bro. They're in the hunt, yeah. Appreciate you on that one. Hopefully the sound quality tonight is a little bit better than it was the last couple of weeks because my buddy Tyrone bought me a boom mic. So thank you, Tyrone.
Much appreciated.
You is the man. Now, we are going, again, as I told y'all earlier, in the recipe, what they say? Ha, yeah, shit in the sugar. In the recipe that I'm going to post to y'all, it's going to say ketchup. I'm not a big fan of ketchup because I ain't like all that tomato taste. So what I did, because I'm me and it's my show and I do what the hell I want to do, I actually going to use steak sauce. Now, when you, can you be your audience in home so we can taste the food? Yeah. And actually, you know what? I'm going to get back to what I was saying. Next time, just do that now and I'll get back to Freddie. You can actually make your adjustments. Beverly, who made my recipe from the tortilla soup, she put her own twist on it. So I encourage you, play with the food. As I told you before, patience, practice. That's how it takes to make good food. You have to have a passion for this. You can't just be doing this shit half-assed. You gotta have patience because it ain't easy, it ain't quick. You know, you think it's quick. The recipe that I stole this from said 15 minutes prep, 15 minutes cook, blah, blah. It's a damn lie. It's gonna take more than that. So let's stop all that. And then you have to practice that. Cook, and cook again. Now, back to Freddie. Studio audience. You actually know what? I've actually had people ask me about coming to their house and doing the live. I will. I'm not there yet. I'm gonna tell you right now, that shit will cost you. I'm not doing none of this shit totally for free. But as far as coming here, yeah, you absolutely can come here if you a personal friend of mine, because this is my house. I was like, okay, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna clear it with you. I'm just saying, personal friend. I'm not saying I'm gonna invite fucking all of Facebook over to my damn house. God damn, calm down. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I gotta go through. But as far as coming to your houses, yeah, but I don't think I'm there yet. One, because if I'm coming to your houses to cook, yeah, because if I ain't got to cook and talk to y'all motherfuckers, then I'd absolutely do that. But if y'all try to get me to cook and do a live and all that, hey man, nah. Because this is solely because I want to show you how to cook and I like doing it and it's easier having an audience with me. Now, we've mixed up the bell peppers, onions, what do you say? Oh yeah, I got that. I mixed up the bell peppers, onions. I'm going to taste it in a minute. Matter of fact, taste it. Do I need to be salt? Now.
Johnson's praying for you.
Pastor, you going to be praying for a long time. Okay. Do need a little bit more of that. That was pepper. And we are going to put A little bit of that. Salt. Let me tell y'all something right now about salt. I only use kosher and sea salt unless I'm getting real fast and start doing Himalayan and gray salt. What I do not, absolutely do not use, and if it's ever in here because I'm trying to kill snails, I don't use iodized salt. I just don't. One, I don't like the flavor of it. Two, it ain't the best for you. And three, you can oversalt real quickly with iodized salt. I use kosher and sea salt, large crystals. I don't know if y'all can you see that? I use the larger crystals because it cuts down on the sodium. Was it left shoulder, right shoulder? It's back in the day, those salt they showed up for some good luck shit. But I only use that. Now, what I'm putting in now is the Worcestershire sauce. My mixture is supposed to be ketchup. I did ketchup, 1 teaspoon of ketchup, and the rest was steak sauce. Now, y'all can be all purists if you want to and want to get all fancy with the A1. This shit, regular old grocery store brand steak sauce. What I will say, in any recipe I put that I say steak sauce don't matter unless you're using Lee Perrin. Lee Perrin has a very different, peculiar taste that will not mimic what I was going for. Now, I'm not saying nothing about Lee Perrin, so I ain't trying to get sued for nothing, because, you know, half of nothing is a lot. But I'm just saying, Lee Perrin has a very distinct taste. And so most steak sauces taste the same, but Lee Perrin has its own profile. Now, let me taste that while I'm at it. I should probably put a little more in that. What that, whisk. So, the slurry, which we mentioned earlier, basically beef broth, cornstarch. It is a thickening agent. The reason I have to mix it back up again because it's 2 different weights. It will separate. I need them to stay together while I mix them in. Now, I'm going to let this cook down for just a minute or two. I'm going to get this griddle heated up because although I wasn't planning on having to use multiple cooking apparatuses, the recipe calls for toasted buns, and something tells me they want toasted buns. Oh, while y'all at it, I'm going to post this too, just because I'm going to do it. Damn, I better not do that. I was going to talk about Trey's brunch, but that motherfucker really might not. Never mind. Delay my last. Because that shit, I just thought about it. That's at that dude's house. He can't be fucking posting.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's for some fundraising, but you know, fucking I put it in that man's house. He fuck around and get mad at me and shoot my ass. So, delay my last. Inbox me if you worthy of coming, and I'll be worthy of telling your ass. But we are doing a brunch on this coming Saturday for some worthy brothers. I really would appreciate anybody that can. If you know me personally, and 9 times out of 10 if you're on this page, you probably actually do know me personally. I really would appreciate y'all supporting that, but you gotta inbox me because I can't go live. Oh, and again, I said this before, I'm gonna say it again. Any artists out there that don't mind me playing their music in this very, very rough and rugged production, please inbox me. We do need to get some music. I can't keep using professional music because I'm getting dinged. Facebook done hit me a few times with the Universal Music Group saying I gotta take it down, then I fight it and they put it back up, but they're gonna keep muting me. Can't do that. And I cook better when I got music and when I drink. Ain't nobody brought no. Did they bring ice out here? Oh, we let that cook down for a minute, but you know, y'all in, that's way too much ice. I mean, I gotta put way more scotch. You know, when y'all be over there whispering in the peanut gallery, that be making me think, did I do something wrong or did I fuck up? I mean, y'all got the. I'm gonna need y'all to learn sign language.
You just said how good you look on camera.
You's a goddamn lie.
I got 2 fingers.
Huh? Well, see, first of all, I got like 18 ice cubes in here, so that was probably only 1 finger volume. What you talking about? Hey, Tyrone, bring that over here a little bit. I want them to see how it's actually starting to thick up. And can you do me a favor and get me that ice cream scoop and get me at least one plate? We ain't gonna plate the whole goddamn thing for everybody. We're just gonna do 1 or 2. But as you see, that slurry is starting to thicken up into a gravy. And we're not done. We still gotta add some. Boyce just did that thing where you like you been smoking a pack of cools too much. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. But
all the time, right?
yeah, I mean, yeah. It's gonna thicken up a little bit, and then we're gonna add the cheese. It's actually gonna thicken up even more. But I want to reduce this down some. I'm actually gonna bring this up just a tad. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, with this whole bringing up, I'm using an induction burner. You gotta do your own math on that one, you know, because they say medium flame, high flame, low flame. There is math behind that, but y'all ain't here to get into that complicated shit. Basically, what I did was bring this up until the bubbles are popping, but not doing a whole bunch of yada yada yada.
What's the big one or small?
I need the forearm. There's the big one. Oh, let me see them right
You
here.
in the shop?
Yeah, give me them.
The camera
All
on
right,
my side.
ice cream scoops. Let me tell you something about these ice cream scoops. Ice cream scoops. For those of you that be having dinner and whatnot, first of all, we eat too much halftime as it is. I use these because they're measured. This is a 1 ounce, 1.58 ounce scooper. This is a 4 ounce scooper, which is basically a serving of food. I encourage you, especially when you know, some of them get anxiety about not having enough food. I encourage you, get some of these scoopers. That way, when you having your little dinner parties or whatnot, you can scoop it and serve yourself. I know everybody don't think like that, but I do. I do calculate everything, because, well, damn it, I'm a nerd. And I'm okay to be a nerd. All right, did you bring that cheese up?
Yeah, that's easy.
Can you bring that cheese up? See, right there. I be trying to be like cool. Now I say something, and then, you know, and they say crazy stuff, and I gotta just roll with it, because that's what it is. Again, if you're just now tuning in, we are doing Philly cheesesteak sloppy joes. What you just do? Oh, it's my cousin. Hey, Roz! Philly cheesesteak sloppy joes. Basically ground beef, chopped up mushrooms, onions, bell pepper. You saute them off. A little bit of salt, maybe a tablespoon and a half of salt. Did you get one? Give me some oil too. Okay, tablespoon half of salt, some Worcestershire, ketchup, and a beef slurry, which is basically beef broth, cornstarch. Mix it up. If y'all make gravy, y'all may not ever call it a beef slurry, but that's what you would do with a beef slurry. As far as pots, now I ain't gonna call the name of this company because again, they don't pay me either. But
It smell good. You can smell it good
these
over there.
pots. For years I used the non-stick pots. I'm gonna tell you right now, non-stick pots is not the way to go. Get you some stainless steel, preferably stainless steel that's been developed. So this is a stainless steel outer core, inner core, has an aluminum thing in it. And I'm gonna tell you why. They heat up fast, they cook fast, they brown fast. They almost as good as a cast iron. But the stainless steel, trust me, the non-stick, I used them for years and could never want to get that perfect sear. It's because the heat distribution and retention is not the same. So, little side bit, get you some stainless steel pots. Now, mixing this up, it done got thick enough, you grab cheese. Recipe calls for provolone cheese. I didn't do no provolone cheese. This is grated Italian blend, so it's provolone, Monterey Jack, something else. Use whatever cheese you want. I just didn't want to use all provolone. And if you saw my video on the gumbo, whenever you're incorporating anything into a hot mixture, don't just dump it. 2 reasons. A, with cheese, you don't dump it because it's going to make a stringy ass mess and you don't want that shit. When it comes to gumbo and shrimp, when you dump that in, it's going to crash the pot entirely too fast. It's going to crash the pot entirely too fast. And when it does that, you have a bigger chance of spoiling your pot because the seafood is going to drop to a dangerous temperature. I can dump all that in now. It went too far. Now the food nerd finna come out in me. Most of y'all, if you're gonna toast your buns, you gonna toast your buns. Oh, that do smell good.
That needs some smell-o-vision.
That'll work. Most of y'all, damn, that's actually pretty good.
Smell good. Smell-o-vision coming in 2025.
I'm kind of surprised. I don't like the color of it, but that shit's actually pretty good. Food nerd alert. I'm using the griddle, but even if you're using a actual grill, check the temperature of your grates. That shit way too hot. We at 540 degrees. We're gonna burn them motherfuckers if I put them on right now.
What's that?
Infrared thermometer. These things don't cost that much. No, you don't need them. No, it's not necessary to have. I use it because it just makes my life easier. Y'all know me. I smoke a lot of meat. I'm lazy. I want to just sit here and beam over and check my temperature of my smoker. But on a griddle, I can also see the surface of the griddle. Also, in a pot, I can take the temperature of the surface of it. So that's why I use it. I'm not saying you gotta do it. This ain't for show, but this is what I do when I cook for just us. So this ain't as they say, doing it for the gram type deal. This is doing it for, this how the Phillips eat. Point blank, period. All right. How many people here, Ann?
5.
5. Your daughter, what time she come home? I'm gonna say how many sandwiches I need to make.
5. 4.
4? 1, 2. No, she has 4 because Tony ain't gonna eat it. And then she gonna try. She was, oh, look at TV. That was good. That bullshit line up. All right, fam. Let me go ahead and take these so y'all can see what the finished product look like. I was actually gonna do, when it was just supposed to be us, I was actually gonna do yeah, motherfucker, I changed the menu because y'all showed up because I wasn't gonna be doing all that shit. Look, you think I'm gonna lie about it? I actually was gonna do French fries with it because I know my family like French fries, but then all of a sudden I'm like, hey man, Ed had invited somebody and it was somebody else, and I'm like, nah, we not gonna do all that. So we gonna eat, huh?
Need my plate.
No, I'm only doing one for the show, and then y'all gonna fix your own shit. Look, this the fake dinner. This is the fake part right here. What I'm gonna do right now, this whole plate, this is all fake. Well, not really. I ain't gonna lie, 'cause I do plate sometimes for the family.
Freddie says, can you use that to check the temp of the oil when deep frying?
No, and I'm gonna tell you why. It only takes the surface, so it will give you an idea, but it won't tell you. So if you take it, if you use that to take the temperature, it's gonna tell you the surface of the oil. It's not gonna tell you what's inside there, and you're gonna thinking, oh, I'm supposed to be frying at 375. I'm at 375, and then the end of that motherfucker is 500 degrees, and your chicken gonna come out as black as your ass is. So don't do that. Do not do that. You need let me show you what you need. For your fryer, if you don't have one, y'all gotta excuse it was dirty, but the man asked a question, I'm gonna answer the question. Get you a candy thermometer. Get you one of these and put that in there. It's high enough to withstand the temperature. And I have a thermometer on my fryer, but I keep this in there 2 reasons. A, because double is better. And B, my boy bought me one, so I'm gonna use it.
Well, Dad, should we go get some chips if we ain't getting no French fries?
We got chips now.
Okay.
Oh, we got chips. No, I knew no motherfucker was coming. See, I caught myself. I almost caught myself 25 hours right there. I caught myself because you know what I was gonna say. But I'm learning. All right, let's go ahead and grill these off real quick. While them is doing that, we're gonna clean up a little area so it don't look as bad. Let me tell y'all something. You know, y'all watch all these cooking shows and whatnot, and I do too. And it be Like Ann was telling me, when you cook, you gotta clean. And this one lady who I follow, and I love her to death. A lot of her recipes, Big Mama's Kitchen. Every time she cooks, you clean. That tells me that's just who she is. That ain't who I am. When you start watching the Food Network, they got a whole goddamn crew back there that's cleaning and passing stuff. We ain't got that. We got me, Tyrone, and y'all know she's like the crew. Because anything I need, somebody else ain't here. And give me my super suit. Yeah, I'm a froze on this motherfucker for real. Like, give me my super suit, woman. Like, shit. That's what it is. And, I get it. I could probably, take my time and slow it down and do more production value on it. I don't want that. I want us to have a real experience. Now, I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all and say that there's not going to come a time when we start getting a little bit more particular in how we produce things. But that's just because we got to appeal to the masses. Most of y'all right now is when it shows my damn friends, so shit. Y'all know me. Y'all knew I was crazy when y'all became my damn friend. But we are going to clean it up some. But I will not ever, ever lie to you about the process of what I'm doing. And I'm not going to ever be me. With the exception of taking out the N-word, because as I said, going forward, I need y'all to hold me accountable. If I say the N-word on this format, y'all let me know. Every time I say the N-word, I am going to give $25. They say 25, right? I'm sure I'll go up because I ain't even do all that shit. $25 to some African American foundation. The United Negro College Fund, Black College Foundation, something. That's to hold me accountable. Now, for those in school, hey Claudia, what's happening? Stephanie. Hey Grandma Adrian. Hey Grandma Adrian. Okay. Hey Master, you know what? Sometimes you don't even need a studio oil because they're always fucking correcting your ass. You don't need to be correcting your ass. Anyway, for y'all that's just tuning in, we doing a Philly cheesesteak sloppy joe. Oh, this got a nice little sear on it. Hey man, that came out pretty good for just a little bit of olive oil on it. I don't need you no more, buddy. Finish this last one off. Put that one over there. A Philly cheesesteak sloppy joes is basically ground beef, some seared off onions, bell peppers, mushrooms, Worcestershire, some steak sauce / ketchup. The recipe only gonna call for ketchup, and a beef slurry, salt and pepper. Real simple. Again, recipes a lot of y'all ask tell y'all shit take 15-20 minutes. They lie because this recipe said 15-20 minutes and they lying. I ain't gonna tell you who posted it because most people that do a recipe they'll start it from somebody else anyway. Let's turn this off. Let's go ahead and do the final product. This going. Again, I did tell y'all sloppy joe, right? So don't be feeling like, why that shit sloppy? It's in the fucking name. Like, Jesus Christ, people. This is not a pick up with your hand type meal. This is definitely a knife and fork meal. And because I cooked, I eat. Hey Tyrone, you want to get in on this? You might well. Well, you should have been camera ready, so you might go grab it and taste it. I'm gonna let you tell me first dibs.
You just said I can't eat with my hands.
No, I can't eat. We done with the cooking shit, motherfucker. We not doing this no more. You can go eat goddamn food now. You don't pick that goddamn sandwich up, stop playing around with me. Well, motherfucker, you got people waiting. They want to see if it's good, if it's bad. Nothing. The one thing, if
the finger licking was good.
I don't allow lying on my show. If y'all watching one of them shows where Ann said it was too hot, here, you want a spoon? Ann said it was too hot. I want you to say that. If it's not hot enough, I want truth. So Freddie, back to your question. If you do get a chance to come on my show, you got to be brutally honest. What say? What say thou, young samurai?
This is good.
Let me try it.
I'm gonna be honest, you know I don't eat mushrooms and all that stuff, but
You sure don't.
this is good.
I'm surprised you ate that.
Hey, it's fine right here.
I told y'all, just like the Philadelphia Eagles, gonna fix this season. We'll turn shit into sugar in a minute. Hey, get your head out of my goddamn shop, man. You black. I mean, I get you eating and all, but you can take that shit over there. This is outside. It's okay to drop shit on the concrete. I mean, we not, man, you know what? You about to cost me $25. I swear for God, you about to cost me $25. Man, that's why I'm not even doing it. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. We will shut this off at some point, but right now we,
Finger looking good.
the guy that's supposed to work the camera
I'm sorry.
is fucking eating and won't hit the damn off button. Now how you gonna fix your shit and post editing when we put the shit on YouTube? Cause right now you sitting here, I told you, taste a bite and your ass sitting there fucking, you see. Take a bite, tell the folks how I taste. That's what you supposed to do. Take a bite, tell me how I taste. I ain't say eat the whole fucking meal. And you still about to take your black ass in there and fill the whole goddamn plate. So, that's what I'm saying. Man, if y'all don't shut this shit, hey,